In the super busy town of Tickford, everyone was always rushing. Kids hurried to school, adults dashed to work, and even the cats seemed to sprint down the street. But tucked away on a quiet corner was a tiny shop called Mr. Ellery's Extraordinary Clocks. Inside, you'd find Mr. Ellery, an old clockmaker with silver hair, sparkling eyes, and a smile that could calm a storm. But he had a secret. He didn't just fix clocks, he could stop time with them. One day, a 12-year-old girl named Nora Finch walked into his shop, holding a broken wristwatch. "I can fix it," Mr. Ellery said, "but it will take something special." Nora, who noticed everything, saw something odd. All the clocks in the shop were ticking, but none of them showed the same time. Her eyes narrowed. "Why do your clocks tick backward at night?" she asked. Mr. Ellery almost dropped his tools. No one had ever noticed that before. Before he could answer, a strange rumble echoed outside, and then everything stopped. Birds were frozen mid-flight. Leaves floated in the air like tiny statues. People stood perfectly still like mannequins. Only Nora and Mr. Ellery could move. Nora whispered, "Did you do this?" Mr. Ellery sighed. "It was an accident. When my clocks get emotional, they tend to act out." "Clocks get emotional?" Nora blinked in confusion. "They do when I build them using magic I'm not supposed to use." Mr. Ellery led Nora into a secret room behind a sliding wall. Inside, thousands of glowing gears hung in the air like constellations. He explained, "Time is like a river. I can slow it, stretch it, or pause it, but I can never steal from it." Curiosity got the better of her, and Nora touched a floating gear. A ripple spread through the shop. "Don't touch anything," Mr. Ellery yelped. But it was too late. The ripple shot across Tickford, and every frozen person began moving backward instead of forward. Just as Mr. Ellery was about to fix his mistake, a tall figure in a hooded coat stepped out from behind a grandfather clock. "Well, well," the stranger said. "Your power leaks again, Ellery." Mr. Ellery's face went pale. It was the clock thief, his younger brother Magnus, who once tried to steal time for himself. Magnus grinned at Nora. "Thank you, child. Your touch opened the portal I needed." Nora gulped. "Oh, no, I helped the villain." "Not villain," Magnus corrected her, "just misaligned with time." Magnus snapped his fingers and all the clocks in the shop began spinning wildly. "Ellery, let's settle this the usual way," Magnus announced. "A clockwork duel." Nora was stunned. "A what?" Magnus smirked. "Whoever synchronizes the most clocks controls the flow of time in Tickford." Mr. Ellery whispered to Nora, "We have to win. If Magnus controls time, he'll rewrite the past." Nora clenched her fists. "Then I'm helping too." Magnus released hundreds of clocks into the air, where they floated like glowing stars. "Synchronize them," he commanded. Mr. Ellery worked with graceful precision, while Magnus worked with lightning speed. But Nora just listened. She realized every clock had its own unique heartbeat. Closing her eyes, she gently tapped each one, guiding its rhythm. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Suddenly, all the clocks aligned at once with a loud ding. Time stood still for a moment, then snapped back to normal. Magnus stumbled backward, defeated. "You listened," he said softly. "I never learned how to do that." Instead of banishing him, Nora asked, "Why don't you stay and fix clocks with your brother?" Magnus looked startled. "No one has ever trusted me before," he murmured. Mr. Ellery placed a hand on his shoulder. "Then perhaps it's time to start." For the first time in years, a tiny smile appeared on Magnus's face. From that day on, Tickford had two incredible clockmakers. Time never froze or ran backward again. The clocks in the shop, now perfectly synchronized, ticked with a warm, welcoming rhythm. Nora visited them often. Mr. Ellery taught her how to listen to time, and Magnus taught her how to bend it safely. And sometimes when Tickford got a little too busy, the clocks would slow down just enough for everyone to take a breath, a gentle reminder from the people who cared about time the most.